Welcome to FPV World. Today we are joined by Lord Wolf. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, Lord Wolf, I have it here as Lone Wolf. Are you sure that's right?
It's Lord Wolf. Everybody keeps messing that up. It's it's Lord Wolf, please.
I am gonna have to fire this. Lord Wolf. I see. That's good. You wrote it on your face.
Lord Wolf. Well, no. Lord Wolf. I actually put that on. I put that on there so I don't forget.
Did that hurt when you got your face chromed? It looks like it melted the flesh right off.
I mean, after a while, the pain becomes so overwhelming that
you just didn't start to enjoy it.
You just don't feel it anymore. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Well, at least you felt something.
Yes.
What is it you're currently doing that's brought you to this little part of the internet?
Well, I mean, drones is somewhat of a passion of mine. I started flying little toy drones just to start off, and it progressed to, something a little more technologically advanced. And then I saw FPV, and it was just like, blown away
Now,
to see.
By little drones, do you mean toys? You were playing with child's toys?
Like drones, let's say, like if you've ever seen Bot Grinder, he had a video of, drones that were like polystone drones like that. They're cheaper. They're the best drones in the world, but they work for people who want to get into it for the first time.
I had one just like that one that he was flying, that you were flying in that video, and it couldn't beat the wind. The wind was pushing it back. I couldn't keep it where it was supposed to be, and it was just slowly drifting towards the apartment complex nearby. So I just disarmed it and let it fall from heaven.
Yes, I mean, there's a reason why they cost how much they cost. You know what I mean? They're considered affordable drones, so people who haven't been, who've never flown drones before can have the chance to do it. Because let's be honest, drones can be they can be very expensive. If you want something that's more higher grade, it's going to cost you some money. So it's good for people who have never flown drones before, who want to get into it, who are on a budget. But if you want to, advance any further than that to something more technologically advanced or, FPV style, you're going to be reaching in your pockets for something, deeper.
What's your thoughts on, analog versus digital? This is kind of a hot topic right now because everyone likes to hate what is popular, right? And DJI has gotten to that point.
Yes, I'm glad that you brought that up because I actually brought my stuff with me today, and my whole thought process over like analog. I know. My whole process over analog and digital, really, for me. I mean, let's just be honest. Like, who really cares if you fly analog or you fly digital? If whatever motors you use, whatever parts you use, whatever goggles you use, like, it should not matter. What all that matters is that you're up in the air and you're enjoying it. So why would you make somebody else feel bad or make them feel inferior to you because you think your stuff is better than theirs? Like, who cares? You can fly anything you want. I'm just happy to see people in the air. It really doesn't matter what you're flying. You know what I mean? All that matters is it's more than just a hobby for me. It helps me deal with, everyday stuff. Like, we'll dive down into
the anguish of having a skull for a face. I mean, that has to be tough.
DJI goggles don't really fit that well on my face. Honestly, box goggles do well for, my bone structure. But it is. But like I said, like whether you fly digital or analog, it doesn't really matter. We're all in it for the same reason. And my second thought is,
I've been working on a couple of my drones and just, it's part of the hobby though. It's frustrating building them and rebuilding them and rebuilding them, but it's also kind of part of the fun too. You get to enjoy building something custom do some 3D modeling, print up some new parts. I love that we get to 3D print so much of the parts that go onto a drone. It's a nice merging of multiple hobbies.
It is true. I haven't gotten into 3D printers yet because I've spent a lot getting into the hobby. No comment on that one.
Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties there. The meet froze up for a moment.
Not received any warning messages through my transmitter at all. And I started off with a Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2.
Those are excellent drones. I do know one person locally with one and got to fly it around, and the thing's just incredible.
It is a good quad, unless you're like me and you didn't have an antenna on it that should have been on it to work with your transmitter. So yeah, that was
brutal. Did it burn up?
No, it didn't. It's just my first time, flying FPV. I had the quad and I had everything set up. I went to a spot and I was really excited. I let everybody I know in the community know, I'm going to go fly for the first time. And, I went to take off and it would go up. And about 5 seconds later, it would just and just crash. And it was a very frustrating day for me, but we figured out what was wrong with it. And then
it's like, welcome to the new hobby.
Yes. It made the first time that I actually did really fly, it made it that much sweeter because it made me want to fly even more because I was so frustrated. But it is what it is, and I still have that footage. I try to keep all my video footage so that way I can kind of look back at it myself and see where I've been and where I am, and just see the progress, and just it's a story, you know what I mean? It's my journey, so I try to keep a track of it so I can, in the future when I'm a baller, and I'm flying,
Well, in the future, you'll probably want to delete the first 5 things you put up. That's what most people do. Get rid of the horribly embarrassing content.
See, that's where you're mistaken, because I'm not like most people.
Take a minute to talk to you about our sponsors. We have no corporate sponsors. We don't really plan on ever having any. I'd like to take a moment here to tell you about today's sponsor. You could be today's sponsor. Pretend that we like a particular product or item, but we could use your help. Sign up for Patreon, give us a like, come hang out in our Discord. It's a fun place to be. Buy our merch. We have some awesome shirts, cool artwork made by our community members. Some of it's made by me personally. And, you'd be doing us a big service by just buying our shit. Buy our shit. And now back to the show. And we're back. So we're going to try something new here. We're going to do 10 rapid fire questions for you. Are you prepared? You shouldn't be, because you didn't know this was going to happen.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Question number 1. Are tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable?
Fruit.
Who's your favorite Harry Potter character?
I don't watch Harry Potter, but I would say the baddest, meanest guy on there. I don't know who he is, but that guy.
Voldemort.
Exactly. We're not supposed to say that, I think.
Oh, I thought you didn't watch it. All right. Last Halloween costume.
Last Halloween. What I'm wearing right now. I guess I was a really tall.
Childhood nickname.
I'm too tall.
Too tall. That's excellent. Ask permission or beg forgiveness?
Beg for forgiveness.
First celebrity crush?
Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell, whoever that actress was.
Nice. Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
Absolutely not.
Who inspires you?
Who inspires me? This is supposed to be rapid fire. Oh, man.
It was supposed to be rapid fire.
Yeah.
Using an Elmo voice, tell me how you like your coffee in the morning.
I like my coffee with extra sugar and heavy cream.
What's something you could eat for a week straight?
Pizza.
Who inspires you?
My wife.
Excellent answer. All right, and with that, let's wrap this thing up. Thank you for being on the show. FPV World welcomes you back anytime you like. Please come back. We need more guests.
Yes.
Anyone watching, if you'd like to be on the show too, just hit me up on Discord. If you're not familiar with Discord, then I mean, I can't help you. That's just you're a lost cause.
Later.